Hey everyone! Today I would like to show you something that I've been experimenting with, and that is recording functions. So as you may know, D0 has this view scripting function that allows you to view the objects live in your code and also change their properties if needed. And so I was curious what would happen if we use that functionality to essentially record the whole function. So here again we have the open source Diablo port. And if I hit a monster, you will see the hit monster function being highlighted as it executes. Now this is just the control flow of this function, and now I would like to see what was the state of the application at each line. So let's say I can place a breakpoint somewhere in this function, for example on this if statement, and now I can hit a monster. And now we hit a breakpoint, and as you can see we have the control flow still showing. This is something new from the previous videos. It is also available right now in the Visual Studio extension. But what isn't available yet is that I can switch to the object view and then click on each of the lines and see the state at that line. So essentially I can step backwards in this function. So for example, I can see how the variable dam2 changed across time, and I can see all of the other state here. I can also inspect objects if I want to, and also I can set another breakpoint somewhere further in the function, for example at this return. I can continue, Visual Studio will hit the breakpoint again, and now you can see that we essentially forwarded the execution. And now we can do the same thing again. So we can see that hand type changed to none, and we can just click on the lines and see what happened. So the way this works is that when you place a breakpoint in Visual Studio, D0 will prepare all of the instrumentation that is needed for recording the function, and it will continuously record the values as the lines are hit. And when a breakpoint is hit, then you can just walk through the values yourself. Now what you're seeing here is just a prototype. There's a lot more work to be done here, but this is kind of the basics of this feature. If this feature makes it into a Visual Studio extension, I would like to add kind of an annotation on each line what actually changed, so you can quickly preview all of the changes instead of clicking on the lines. And also we have to think about for loops and other control flows that involve executing a line multiple times over. That said, this is of course not a full record replay solution for your application. You won't be able to go back to a function up the stack. However, I still think that the feature in its current form could be useful and save time. Currently, recording works fast enough so that even functions that are called very frequently do not result in serious performance degradation. That's all I've got for you today. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me in the D0 Discord channel. And if you want to try out the extension, it's available on the Visual Studio Marketplace. Thank you for watching.